Three, two, one, and we're live once again. So, coming back to try to finish off this epic game of Space Crusade, where I'm playing as the Eldar over here, and I'm playing as the Orcs over here. And we're trying to see if we can. I mean, technically, the Eldar have already won. They completed the primary mission, they eliminated the Space Marine commander, so spoilers from last time. But the orcs are in a pickle because they have this mighty dreadnought that they are facing up against, and they got that. That was luck of the draw or unluck from the first start. So when last we left our heroes and our kind of heroes, we were doing the alien player's turn. So let me just check the chat here. If you stuck with us this long tonight, thank you. So I've got Delot X, Nintendo Switch XL. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So we are going to see what we can do. So it is the orc's turn. So let me get my bearings again. So we've got bolt pistols. We've got Pain Boy. So I've got this. I can actually keep my orc knob alive with this. Now I've got to use it before he dies, of course. And he's got his power armor, so he's got 3. His freebooter is dead. So he doesn't have a lot of tricks left up his sleeve. But let's start off so I can attack the dreadnought with my, and I found my die. It had rolled way underneath the table. So we got 2 red dice. We're going to attack the dreadnought with the plasma pistol that he has. 4. Ooh, darn, because the dreadnought has armor 4, so that did nothing. Okay, well, he only gets the 1 attack. Oh, and I keep forgetting that I've got reinforcements. As the alien player, I don't even need them right now, but I've got 2 reinforcements if I wanted to use them at the start of my next turn. So that'll be another reason for these guys to get moving. I mean, he could beat a hasty retreat out the door and forfeit, but I mean, then he'd be killed anyway, because basically you forfeit your life otherwise. Okay, so next, the heavy weapons guy is going to attack the dreadnought. And so he's attacking with the equivalent of an assault cannon, which is 2 red dice, 2 heavy dice. And if he, hits, yeah, he can hit multiple targets. So we'll start with the dreadnought. 2. Okay, well, technically, I can reverse myself and I mean, he wouldn't hit the dreadnought at all. But I could aim and say that he fired at the Gretchen and at least get rid of the Gretchen. So we'll say 0 towards the dreadnought and 2 towards the Gretchen. So the Gretchen only has no armor, so he dies. So at least I got some points. Yeah, I know it seems like I'm cheating, but it's because I'm forgetting the rules. So that's 2 more points for the orcs. Because really, if they don't get enough points, I mean, it's basically like you die anyway. It says you have to re-enter the arena by yourself. You die gloriously, and then you get replaced by another sergeant. So you start over. Okay, so the heavy weapons guy could move out of the way. I'm going to say he goes 1, 2. So now the dreadnought would have to choose which target to hit. Well, I guess it was that way anyway. Okay, so nothing changed. Okay, my other orcs get to do what they do, so they're stronger in melee than they are in hand-to-hand. So this guy is going to move forward and attack the orc with melee. So that means he gets 3 white dice for hand-to-hand combat against the orc. So he got 3, and the orc only has 1, so he's dead. So picked up another 3 points. So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So okay, so I'm in the clear. So he could retreat and survive. Okay, so did that. And now I've got another orc here. who could attack that other orc there, pick up some more points. Somebody's going to survive. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. It's a big risk, but we're going to attack that orc there. So 3 combat dice. Okay, we got a 1 and a 1. And I'm being honest with my dice rolls. There's no reason for me to cheat against myself. Okay, so 2, and the standard orc only has 1, so he is dead. So we collected another 3 points. So now we're kind of picking up. I mean, you kill the weak enemies, but the big elephant in the room is still there. The big dreadnought, the massive armored war machine that is the dreadnought. Okay, he could still move if he wanted to. I'm going to say he moves 1 square this way for all the difference it makes. Okay, so that's the orcs. Now it's the Eldar's turn. Now, they could easily leave the mission through their psychic screen, which is over here, as you recall from last time. Or they could continue on. Now, the Exarch, what are his special abilities? He could, let's see, he can't stun a dreadnought with the Web of Skulls. Too bad. The Lascannon. Yeah, I've still got a Lascannon guy with Runes of Guidance, Sustained Assault. See, if he kills an enemy, he could try again. And I get, let's see, I can fire twice per turn, but I can only melee once. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so the Exarch, I'm going to move him back a few steps here. And I'm going to fire at the orc. So he fires with 3 using his bolt pistol or shuriken pistol. It's always shuriken for the Eldar, the Space Elves in Space Crusade here. So I got a 1. That's equal to his armor, so that didn't do anything. Well, do I eliminate the target or... See, I'm out of range of the android. I didn't plan that very well. Okay, let me try against the android again. See, I've got sustained assault, so if I kill him, I could do another attack. 1. Again. Okay, well, does he have any powers he can use? Web of Skulls, Lascannon, Explosive Shuriken, Crack Missiles. That's only for the missile launcher. Let's see. Do I even have the missile launcher anymore? Yeah, the missile launcher guy has lost his weapon, so we're going to say the crack missile is just no longer in effect. Let's see. Trance of Indestructibility. I'll have 3 armor points. Just got to remember that. Warlock's Gaze. Move twice and attack twice. See, I should have used that. That's a single use. Mighty Strike, roll 1 extra light when he engages close combat. I assume you can stack these powers. And then Mental Projection, he can dodge away. Crack Shot, well, extra light. Oh, 1 extra light weapons die in any range attack he makes. So since I got a 1, I can re-roll for both of those. Sorry, folks. So what I'm looking at here is Crack Shot. So I'm not cheating. I'm just forgetting. There's so many cards. Sorry, folks, for the being a noob here. But okay, so I'm going to re-roll each of those attacks against the orc. So I got 1 already. So if we count the 1 and then we roll another one. 2. Okay, so I did kill him. Okay. So I got to re-roll, so I collected 3. So we're going to say that we're just going to ignore that second attack, and we're going to say I got a 1 against the android, which would be nothing because he has 2 armor. But he gets to... Am I reading that right? Crack Shot. May roll 1 extra. So it's not a re-roll, it's an extra. Okay, so let's say This time, we're just going to start over, okay? So we're going to start over. He gets to roll 4. So rather than doing 2 attacks against the same orc, since I did that wrong, we'll just say this, I'm attacking for the first time, basically. My second attack, but it gets boosted, so it's 4. And I get 2, 4, and the android has 2, so I killed him. I know, seems a little weird, but I'm still learning the game. Okay, so 10 points for the Eldar. So yeah, all you pro players can laugh, but I am learning the game. But I wanted to throw myself in head first just so I could just learn the hard way, learn how to play. So, all right. So did that. Now I get to move my other guys. So I've got a lascannon, and I've got a shuriken cannon. So the shuriken cannon can fire up to 3 times. Now he only gets 3 movement, so it's 1, 2, 3. Ah, so he's not even in range. This other guy, 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think he's really in range, but he can see this guy. So I should have flipped this guy over earlier. Okay, it's a Gretchen. Technically, he could be seen not too long ago. So there's a Gretchen, Space Goblin, or Grot, as they're also called in Warhammer 40,000, which is the inspiration for this 1991 or 1990, excuse me, game. 1991 is when the Eldar expansion was released, but 1990. That'd be the year after HeroQuest came out, or the same year the HeroQuest came out in North America, actually. Okay. So, is that guy in range? Maybe. All right. We're going to do the test. So, I'm going to roll a die. If it's a 0, the Gretchen is not in range of the shuriken cannon. If it's any other number, it is in range. 1. Okay, it's in range. All right. So, I'm going to shoot him with the shuriken cannon, and I have a red and a white. And I get 3 shots. But it's a soft target. There's only one guy. Okay, so I got a 1, and he has no armor, so he's dead. Blew him up. And my other shots are wasted because I can't hit anything. So that's 2 more points for the Eldar. Almost gave it to the orcs. Thank you. No, wrong. Okay, now I think that was my last. Yeah, because I lost 2 Eldar. I don't have anything else. Oh, and I forgot again. So I even talked about using this sustained assault. So technically, I'm doing this all out of order. Sorry, folks. Okay, so the Eldar should have been able to do another attack because I used one of his powers, crack shot. Oh, yeah, crack shot remains actually in use for the entire mission. See, it's hard to keep track of all this stuff when you're controlling multiples. It's a good challenge though. Okay, so crack shot. So I should be able to do another turn. Sustained assault. Okay. Because I did the 2 attacks. Because he normally gets 2 attacks. It's like he has Heroic Brew all the time. And this means he can take 1 more turn. He immediately take another turn, moving or attacking a second time. We only do so once per turn. You know what? It's not really fair. I mean, it's still my turn, but it says immediately. So I forgot. I'm just going to take the punishment this time. So I could, let's see. Moving or attacking. Well, I guess it really wouldn't work because he's out of range anyway. So it wouldn't have helped him. But yeah, just missed opportunity. Just got to weigh all my options. Okay, so now it is the alien player's turn. And I do have these reinforcements, so I think I can play all of them, actually. Got 2 reinforcements, and they are Oh man, seriously? Okay, so a Chaos Space Marine Commander and a Gretchen. Now, since they've already eliminated the first one, does that mean this other guy gives them another primary mission bonus? I don't think so because it says the primary mission token will be won by the player who eliminates the Chaos Marine Commander. So this is just an extra commander. He's only worth 10 points only. Let's see, and I'm just going to pick where they come out. Just to make it easy, we're going to say they come in from this area. So two guys, and they come in somehow. Maybe they have personal teleporters. And I know I've still got two. So I got a Gretchen and a Space Marine Commander, Cast Space Marine Commander. Put them on the wrong squares. I've got to draw my alien event card, which actually I should have done first. Just didn't want to forget about those reinforcements. So counterattack. You may move any two blip tokens already in play to any other location on the board. Any two blip tokens already in play. So the ones that are up above don't count. Because see, I've got other piles, but we haven't even gone there yet. All the action's been taking place here. Those are just stacks for when we do populate those areas. Okay, so blip tokens already in play. I don't really have any, so I guess that is wasted. So, oh well, can't win them all, right? Okay, but I do get to move my monsters, my aliens. So straighten out the camera there. All right, so we're doing well. Still not quite my bedtime yet. Getting there though. Thanks for hanging out with us at HeroQuest fans tonight. I'm having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. And if you're watching us on the replay on YouTube, I hope you give us a sub. Check us out on Ye Olde N and Discord also. Okay, so I'm going to move, well, the orc. Let's see, orcs attack with 2 and shoot with 2, so they're really no different. 1, 2, is he suicidal? 3, 4, 5. I'm going to attack the leader, attack the Exarch. He's not the softest target. 1. Well, that was a stupid move. Just realized. Because he's going to just strike right back with 3. And he got a 3. So he's dead. Now, if I had landed a hit on him, actually, I would have eliminated one of his powers first. Now, that would have weakened him. Yeah, because he has 4 powers. So it's like he has 5 5 life points. Is that right? 3, 4, 5. I think because, did I use those up? I think I may have miscalculated here because I thought that he had 6 overall. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah. So it's as if he has six life points, but every time he would be hit, he would lose one of these. So he would lose whatever ability was attached to it. That's how I interpret the rules. But first time playing with these Eldar. Okay, so he survived. And what else do I get to do? You know what? I totally forgot. I get to keep one of these in my hand. So when I draw one of these, I can hang on to it and use it later. So this one that was wasted, I could have just held on to that. Oh well. Next time I'll remember. Because I do have the marks of chaos. See, because from the first game that I played, not tonight, but the first game, I'm a chaos warrior. Alien player has leveled up because he won, because they forfeited the mission. And I have the 2 marks of chaos, so he's a little stronger. All right. So now I get to move my dreadnought. Well, I guess I can move reinforcements first. Keep you all in suspense. Okay, so the Chaos Space Marine Commander, he gets to move 6 squares, armor 2. Oh, his firing is 2 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not in range of anybody. And then the Gretchen is going to move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because you can move diagonally in Space Crusade, Star Quest. Okay, so he's, well, wait a minute. Looks like he's in range, actually, of that Eldar right there, so he could shoot at him. I don't think there's any contest there. It's only if there's a difference of opinion that you roll the die to see who's in range or whether they can see him or not. 2. Ooh, deadly. Okay, so he... Oh, man. 2. Armor value of 2. Okay, so it pings off his armor. He lucked out there. The Gretchen failed to kill the Eldar because it has to be over their armor. Not, equal does nothing. It has to be at least 1 over. Now they only have 1 life point, but still. Okay. Now I'm going to do my Dreadnought. So the Mighty Dreadnought, Mighty War Machine, I think it's the same strategy as before. So he's going to fire the missile straight at the Orc commander, the Orc Knob. Try to wipe him out with a missile strike. So the missile is, and again, just referencing, because it's just like the Space Marine one. It's 2 red, and it hits this area of a bunch of squares at once, which can only hit 1 guy, but still. All right. Now he's got 3 armor, but still. Ooh, 1. Okay, so he survived because he's got 3 armor. He's got the power armor, which protects him. So he's got 3 instead of just 2. Now the other orcs, I have to keep reminding myself, have only 1 armor. They don't have 2. Because the last game I goofed that up. I kept thinking they had 2. The leader has 2, and then power armor he has 3. So everybody else has 1 though, so they're pretty weak. I wonder if I goofed this up in this game. Well, you can rewind the tape and see if I screwed it up or not. If I forgot, there's a lot to keep in mind. Okay, but if Zargon didn't see it, it didn't happen, or Alien Player didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay. So Dreadnought fired the missile. Now it's going to fire the. Might as well do a second strike on him. Plasma. Straight at him. So plasma gun is 2 red, and it goes in a straight line through everybody. It's really powerful. So 2 red. 3. Ooh. Because remember the Pain Boy thing that heals you, he can't use it to escape death. Like in the North American Hero Quest, he can only use it if he's already damaged, but alive. Okay, so 3. So what am I saying? His armor is 3, so he survived. Okay, so he survived. Now the Dreadnought has a 3rd attack. It still has the 2 bolters, and so it can attack with 2 white. So he's going to attack his 3rd attack against the hapless Orc Knob commander. Should have given him a name. Glub. His name is Glub. All right, shooting that Glub, trying to end his career before it really gets going. Oh, cockeyed. See, that was a 0 before, so we're going to ignore this. Okay, it's a 1. Yeah, it was, yeah. It's 1 overall, so it didn't do anything. Now, if it would have been 3, it still would have. So even if I had reckoned, so a cockeyed die is when it's just like on the corner like that. Doesn't really count. See, I can't make it happen. It's got to be, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes. So okay, so the Dreadnought failed to kill the commander. Stay on target here. Stay on task. I can do it. All right. Next, it could move. So it's so huge. Hold on a second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I just had an alarm going off reminding me that it is my bedtime. So I just got to wrap this up. We're pretty close to the end here. So if I can quit messing around and actually get down to it. Okay. The Dreadnought can move 4 squares. Where is he going to move? Because if he moves, he's going to be out of range. You know what? I'm just going to go 1 like that. He can still hit everybody. There's no point. Okay. Now, the alien player's turn is over. Now it's the orc's turn. Okay. So the orc warband, so he's going to fire at the Dreadnought. Might as well. It's like I need a new strategy. He's taking no damage, but he's got his plasma pistol, of course. So he's going to use the 2 red, 2 heavy dice. Oh, they're so heavy. 1. Okay, yeah, fat lot of good that did. So nothing. And he could move 6 squares. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, he's still in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the Dreadnought could still fire right through him with the plasma gun. Let's try it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm not melee attacking him. I'm just moving out of the way, so to speak. All right, let's adjust this camera a little bit. Yeah, makes it easier or harder to see. I guess it was better before. See, this is why it's better to start early if you can, but you know, stuff happens, stuff comes up. I would like to play this game live sometime. I mean, I know it's live now, but if you're on Twitch, but I mean with a group of folks, a group of people. Okay, so I moved it there. So he moved out of the way because it's the orc's turn. Now, what else can he do? Anything? He doesn't have a whole lot of options here. So the other orcs, so the heavy weapons orc over here, who has the assault cannon, he's really only got 1 target, which is the Dreadnought. So roll his 2 red. See what happens. If we get like 2 3s, that'd be nice. Yeah, because I got to get 5 or more to actually hit him. 2. That doesn't do anything. Okay. And he can only move 4 squares anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that going to protect my guy? I think it will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's covered. Now, well, I guess he could still shoot the plasma and punch through everybody. Oh, that's actually a bad move because, oh man. Okay, well, now I remember. Okay, too late. All right, these other orcs are going to have to do something. Now, if you try to melee a Dreadnought, which is hilarious, you try to go up and punch it. It's like Chewbacca trying to punch a chicken walker. It would be 2 red and 2 white. Obviously, it would just smash anybody. And my orcs are stronger when they shoot, or when they melee versus shooting, because they would shoot with, or they would melee with 3 and shoot with 2. Still, I might as well give it a shot, so to speak. So I'm going to shoot the dreadnought. Shoot the dreadnought. 1. Didn't do anything. Okay. Maybe he should get out of there. At least I can keep some of my guys alive. 1, 2, 3 in the corner there. It's muzzle awareness, guys. Okay. Now this orc over here is going to shoot at the dreadnought. Okay. I mean, I could get... What am I saying? He can't hit him no matter what he does. Because if he gets 2 2s, it's still, his armor rating is 4. Doesn't matter. See, I just gave up. Okay, well, would have been 1 or 0, so it's nothing. Okay. Stay on target. We are going to finish this. Okay. He can move. He can get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've moved my orcs. So still the dreadnought can get him, but we'll see what happens. Okay, now it's the Eldar's turn. So the first thing that we're going to do is the Eldar Exarch can move and he can attack twice. And if he kills the first enemy with his sustained assault, he can do 1 more action. Attack or move. So we're going to say first he moves. Can he still hit him though? One, 2. No. 1. See, it's not going to work. What I was thinking of. Of course, I could just go for these guys. So 1, 2. Okay, so he's going to... let's see. Can he hit? Yeah, he can hit them both. Okay, so he's going to shoot the Gretchen with 3. I think that's right. Yeah, because it says fire with 2, but it's actually with 3. Make sure that's right. Mighty Strike. You may roll 1 extra light combat die. Oh, that's close quarter combat. Crack Shot. Yeah, Crack Shot will roll 1 extra light weapons die in any ranged attacks he makes. Okay, so actually it's 4. So he can shoot 4 any ranged attacks he makes. Where's Crack Shot? Here we go. This one. Focus. Okay. Just to prove to you I'm not cheating. Okay, so 4. He's going to shoot the Gretchen. Yeah, he absolutely annihilated him. 6. Okay, so that is 2 more points for the Eldar team. And now he has his second shot, so he can hit with 4 more at the Chaos Space Marine Commander there. 2. Okay, how much armor does he have? Yeah, he's got 2. Okay, so it didn't kill him. Did not kill him. Yeah, the Exarch is pretty powerful. So one of my Eldar could move twice and attack twice, but see, Yeah. So I don't get to use the sustained assault because I killed the first guy, but I failed to kill the second guy. Okay. So my other Eldar are gonna try to do something here. So they both have to move out of the way. So let's see. Las cannon, laser cannon. Makes me think of las guns like Dune. Dune. Okay, so two shots, two red or one red per shot with the laser gun, laser cannon. Oh, I see. I can move here one, and I can shoot him, and I could shoot him as well, depending on how it goes. So we'll shoot. Well, first we'll shoot the orc with one red, one. Well, his armor is one, so it didn't do anything. All right. Space Marine Commander, more powerful target. So let's shoot him next. Missed. Okay, never mind. I guess that wasn't that great. Okay, what more can I do? All right. You know what? I did that wrong because this is actually, yeah, nobody saw it, but this is the wrong weapon. So that is actually the Shuriken cannon. So it should have been this guy that was here. So let's see, one, two, three. Yeah, he still would have been able to do it. Okay, so that guy there. I know the guns look similar, but that's the las cannon. This is a Shuriken catapult, different weapon. Okay. So this guy here now is going to move, and his weapon can fire up to 3 times with a red and a white. So we'll say 1, 2. Okay, first let's shoot at the commander. So I'll shoot the Space Marine commander with a red and a white, a heavy and a light. Combat die. Missed. Okay, let's shoot the commander again. 1. Well, his armor is 1, so failed to destroy him. Wow. Okay. Now it is the alien's turn. So we'll draw our alien event card, and so in theory, I could keep this in my hand if I don't want to use it right away and use it later. Redeploy. You may place up to 3 blip tokens onto a board that has already been scanned. These tokens may be taken from elsewhere on the board. May be taken. That has already been scanned. Elsewhere on the board. The normal rules apply as to where these tokens may be placed. Oh, so I can grab it from one of these. No, I can't. Let's see. Place onto a board that has already been scanned. From elsewhere on the board. Oh, okay. So I can take some of my tokens from these other spots and place them onto one of these 2 boards. You know, that's too good not to use right away. Yeah. So much for delayed gratification. I'll just go ahead and use that right now. So 3 blip tokens. So let's see, random. Let's just grab 1, 2, and 1 from over here. 3. And where should I place them? They got to be placed out of sight of the good guys. So let's see. I'll just put them here. Put them 1, 2, 3. That. Okay. All right. Still my turn. Well, it's always my turn. Still the alien player's turn. Okay. So our camera's back. Could bring that closer. But then I lose. I like the overhead view effect, even though it's there. It's a little too bright. Okay. Now I still get to move these. I place them here, so it's like they teleported in, so they get to move 6 squares. So 1, 2, 3, and he's in view, so I'll flip it over. It's Gretchen. Point that thing someplace else. Okay. And he's in range to fire. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to block him. This can't be seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I guess they can't be seen yet. Actually, yeah, it's just that they're so close to where the orcs are. See, just through that hallway, that door is all that stands between them and the orcs. So now I need to. Okay, I've got this Gretchen here. I think he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and block the doorway. You got to get through me. And he's gonna fire at the orc knob, the orc commander. So he fires with 2. Ooh, he got 2. But since my armor is 3, it failed to kill him. Just pinged off the armor. Classic armor pinging incident. Okay, now we've got the dreadnought. The dreadnought is going to, let's see. Oh, that's perfect. I can fire a missile right there. Well, no, I can't because I'm not. The missile is a solid object, so it's going to hit the first guy. Let's see. A straight line. Gotta make us look good. Okay. So a straight line. He can hit those 2 guys. He can hit these 2 guys. With the plasma gun. If he uses the missile, I guess I'm gonna use the plasma gun first. Let's say I'm gonna hit them both with the plasma gun. Okay. So this is a bendy straw. I wasn't bending it to try to get an advantage there, just so you know. Okay. So he's going to shoot those 2 with the plasma gun. Plasma, of course, is 2. I always have to check. It's always 2. The heavy weapons are always 2. Well, at least the marine style heavy weapons, which are on the dreadnought. So 2 red for the first guy. Actually, no, it's 1 attack and then whatever damage is applied to every target in range. So these 2 guys are getting shot at. 1. Oh, well, he's got 1 armor, so bang, bang, didn't do anything. Okay, now I've got the missile. So I was hoping I would kill those guys. If I shoot this guy with a missile, then this guy's going to get caught in the explosion. It's going to be these squares here. So he's a heavy weapons guy. It's worth a lot of points. So, okay, shoot him with a missile. And I think the damage is applied to that whole area. 2. Oh, he's dead. Because he only had 1 point. And this guy's dead as well. Because they both only have an armor rating of 1. So they're both dead. So I just collected 15 points for the alien player. That's me. All me, me, me. Okay, and then now he's got the bolters. So the only one he can hit with the bolters is the commander. Now he's got a clear shot at him. So he's going to fire his dual bolters. Two, but his armor of 3 protects him. Okay. Now the dreadnought could move. It's kind of a cheesy move. But yeah, 1, 2. Let's see, 3 he'd be caught in the door, and Yeah, you can't really end up there, so that's enough. Now, I still need to move my other figures here. So the Gretchen, now I already moved those blips. I got the Gretchen and the Orc, and then I've got the Commander. Okay, so the Commander, Space Marine, Commander, yeah, he fires 2 red. So yeah, of course he's gonna fire. Oh, he has a target of choice. So let's say 1 moves over, and he's gonna shoot. What does he got there? It looks like a heavy bolter, but it doesn't matter. He has a predefined attack. 2 red at the Exarch. Is that right? 2 red. Yep. Just to show you, Commander. 4. Ooh. So his armor is only. Let's see. His armor is only 2. So 3. But. Oh. No, he's got 3 because of this. 3 armor points instead of 2. Okay. He survived. Okay. So that was lucky. Yeah, it's just following the rules. Okay. So he failed to kill him there, but now the Orc. So I've got a defensive screen around here. So that Orc can fire at. You know what? I'm just going to do combined arms here. So he's going to fire at the Shuriken cannon guy. So standard Orc fires 2 light. Nothing. Okay. Now the Gretchen is going to fire at that one as well. 2. Oh, but his armor is 2, so he's fine. Okay. All right, that's the end of that turn. So now it is the Orc's turn. So the Orc mob, they are going to turn and fight. Oh, because he cut off their escape. So now they have very little choice. So turn. Now, if he doesn't get through that door, he's going to be in big trouble. Of course, we don't know what these blips are. They could be anything. Could they be another dreadnought? There isn't another dreadnought. What happens if you run out of monsters? I don't know. I guess it just turns out to be a dud or false something. I mean, in Hero Quest, you would just substitute a monster of same color or similar strength. We'll see. He could kill the Gretchen and leave. You know what? Now, their best chance of destroying the Dreadnought is. That's so hard. Okay, I'm going to have my other Orc go first. He is going to run forward and kill the Gretchen because he can attack with 3, and that Gretchen is not very strong because he's got his bolt pistol. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the Gretchen. Yeah, and as you can clearly see, he got 1, and the Gretchen has no armor. In other words, he has 0, so he's dead. So it's 2 points for the Orc, which they needed. They desperately needed points. Points do matter in this game. You know, it's like when you play Hero Quest, it's like, oh, how many monsters did I kill? There's only one quest where it really matters. You know, you get gold for each monster you take out, but it's like, you know, just for fun, oh, I wonder how many I defeated. Okay, and can I open the door? Technically, I'm not adjacent to it, so no, not yet. Okay, but the my Orc Knob can now attack the Dreadnought. Actually, if he had enough movement, I could run around him. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could go here. 7. Or no, 6. 6. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be that good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At best, I could go there. So, all All right, I'm going to shoot at him with my plasma pistol. That was a 2. Not that great. Okay, I'm going to make a run for it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Open the door. 4, 5. Got to choose carefully. 6. Okay, so I'm safe. Safe. Phew. It's a little bit of a coward, but I mean these orcs are a little smarter than your average orc warrior. Okay. All right, so I moved those 2 orcs. So now it is the Eldar's turn. So Eldar team. All right. So the Exarch, he gets 2 shots, so he's going to shoot the commander, of course, because why wouldn't he? And he's going to use crack shot. So that's 4 white dice. Yeah, Eldar are not to be trifled with. I mean, they're soft targets, but they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves. Okay, 3, 4, 5. I think it's safe to say that commander bit the dust. Boom. So that's 10 more points for the Eldar. And he gets 2 attacks, 2 shots. They fire twice in a turn. Okay. So he could move and then shoot his other shot. It's a risk. 1, 2. Let's reveal what that blip token is. Ah, another Chaos Space Marine. Well, good enough. I could shoot him. So shoot him with 4. More points if I get him. Eliminate a threat to my tribe. Nothing. Nothing at all. Darn. Okay. Now my las cannon guy can fire, I think I know this by now, 2 shots, 1 red each. Okay, so the first, or no, this, I keep getting them confused. This is the catapult guy. Okay, so the las cannon guy is going to have to move into position. All right, he's not going to be able to hit him. If he moves, the shuriken cannon guy is going to have to do it. Okay, so the shuriken cannon is red and white and can fire 3 times. Oh. So I could, can I hit all 3 targets? This guy is not in range. I can hit 1, 2, and then move. Yeah, okay, so the shuriken cannon guy is going to fire. First he's going to fire at the orc. Okay, that's a 1. The orc has 1, so it's not a hit. You fire 1 more time, or 2 more times, so you can fire at the orc again. 5. Oh man, got him. Okay, so that's 3 more points for the Eldar team. He's 1 more shot. I think he can move to get in range. Pretty sure he can, yeah. So let's say 1, 2. Do you think you can hit him? All right, 1 more shot, and I'm going to fire straight at the commander. 1. Well, not enough to beat his armor. So, okay, that's the end of his thing. So now the las cannon guy, he gets to fire 2 shots, 1 red each time. So he's going to move into position 1. And he's going to fire first at the Space Marine Chaos Commander. 3. Nailed him. He's gone. That's 10 more points for my team, for the Eldar. Space elves, space high elves. They're high in space. Just kidding. They have discipline and purity of purpose. Okay. Now, since I nailed him on my first shot, I can fire at the Gretchen now. And it's going to reveal whatever's behind him. Hopefully it's not another Dreadnought or android. 1. Well, since the Gretchen has 0 armor, he is destroyed. So 2 more points for the Eldar. And now we get to reveal whatever this is. It's another Gretchen. Okay, no big deal. We can handle that. Didn't we just toast that guy? Well, he's back. He's back and he's bad. Okay, well, that was the end of the Eldar turn, so, all right. Alien player's turn. Getting a lot of these Eldar cards. Yeah, I guess they're all thoroughly mixed in. Okay. Laser Defense Network. You may attack any block of 4 room squares with 2 heavy weapons dice, as if you were firing a las cannon. Oh, I see. I get to do that since I'm the alien player. Any block of 4 room squares with 2 heavy dice, as if you were firing a las cannon. Oh, 2 total. So everybody in the 4 squares that I pick. So of course I'm going to pick these 4 squares here. So each of those guys. Oh, as if you were firing 2 heavy weapons dice. That's kind of confusing. So a las cannon lets you fire a red die twice. But they're saying I hit those 4 squares each. So each of those squares gets hit with 2 red dice. Well, that's pretty powerful. Okay, so each of those guys gets hit with 2. I could wipe out the entire squad. Sucks to be them. All right. So first, let's hit that square. 3. He's dead. I mean, I don't think there's anything he can do. Let's see. Let me see if there's any of these that'll help him. Yeah, mental projection only works for myself for the Exarch. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing he can do. He's dead. So he was killed by the Laser Defense Network. So he's gone. So he's a heavy weapon, so that's 10 more points for the alien player. I'm getting a lot of points. Next is that one. This could be the end of these guys. So don't bunch up. That's the lesson. Missed. Okay, he's fine. Oh no, but the Exarch, he's the last one. He's gonna get toasted. Sorry, buddy. It's good to know you. But he does have that ability to dodge out of the way, so he might survive. 0. Okay, well, he doesn't even have to use it. Okay, so he lucked out. So the Laser Defense Network almost wiped out my entire squad. So if you get that card, watch out. All right. I could have saved it for later, but yeah, the orcs are nice and spread out. Okay, so that was that. Now I get to move my 1 Gretchen. Actually, 1, 2. He can't really shoot the Exarch. Okay, he's going to shoot the las cannon guy with his 2 light dice. I mean, he has a chance. 1. But his armor is 2, so he's fine. Now, he could move, but whichever way he goes, he's toast. So, 1, 2. Yeah, he's going to be in range of somebody's guns because we got the orc right there, the orc knob. So I can adjust this camera here. See that? Yeah, when you're playing this game, if you ever play Lurch Brick's PC game that he created based on the board game, I mean, if you have doors open, Like you can have people firing like across the entire board, hitting people. So you gotta watch your line of sight because the computer doesn't forget, doesn't screw up. Okay, let me just grab another lozenge here. All right. So now we got to do the dreadnought, of course. Can't forget the dreadnought. So it is going to fire. Now, they say that the missile launcher explosions don't like creep out into other walls, so it's not like you can shoot here and hit him with the splash damage. Like the wall actually blocks it. So that's not going to work. But he could shoot this guy with a missile. Why not? So he blasts him with a missile. Could be the end of our orc band. 3. Yeah, he only has one armor, so he's dead. So that's 5 more points. The alien player. So the alien player has 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, technically 50, 55. 55 points. So not too shabby for the alien player. I mean, it's way less than the other two, but still. That was a missile. Okay, so plasma. I can still move. So 1, 2, 3 through the door. And I think you can move 4. 4. That's as much as he can do. It's like, he's hiding behind the wall. There's scared, running scared. He's screwed. Okay, so now I think that's all I can do as the alien player. So, orc player, what are you gonna do? Gonna be a hero? Because that dreadnought is blocking your path. Now I could hightail it around the edge. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can make a run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Didn't do any damage to anybody, but actually, could I shoot? I might be able to snipe him through that doorway. Let's see. Line isn't long enough, but yeah, I can shoot all the way through that door and hit the Gretchen. So it really does go across. You need like a laser sight. Okay, might as well take him out. That frees up the Eldar attacks, so they could focus on that Dreadnought and try to take it down. 1. Armor of 0. Gretchen's gone. 2 more points for the orc pile, which they desperately needed. I mean, he lost another squad of guys. What kind of a commander did you turn out to be? Well, anyway. So he did his thing. So that's it for the orcs. Now we've got the Eldar. So we've got 7 squares for the Exarch and only 3 for the heavy weapons guy. So let's just plot it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he were here, no, that door kind of blocks him. He'd be here or here. If he was here, he could hit, but he could also be hit, is the thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. That square wouldn't hit anything. Let's see. I'm just strategizing here. So that guy. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be right in the path. Ah, man, it's a desperate gamble, but these guys are so brave. I think they'll do it, and I think the Exarch could survive. The range attacks. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Warlock's Gaze, which means one Eldar warrior may use this card once to move twice and attack twice. Okay, so his movement, normally he only moves 3, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So you do that right? Yeah, he can hit him from there. 5. He can attack twice. He may roll 1 extra light weapons die in any attack. So that makes it sound like only once. In any attack, in every attack, in all attacks, in any attack. Doesn't say any one attack, but I'm going to interpret it as any attack. So 1. So he gets to attack twice. So the first attack, he's going to, so he's using his last cannon. So it's red. 1 red die, 2 shots. He's going to do a red and a white for the first shot. So he's using the extra shot the first time at the Dreadnought. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm remembering anything else here. Assault, transmit. Yeah. Oh, and also he has the targeter. May try to improve this re-rolling 1 die after firing. It just says 1 die, so I could roll either the red or the white in either one. Okay. So the Runes of Guidance also works. So, okay, so first shot at the Dreadnought from the last cannon. Okay, I got a 3 and a 1. That's pretty darn good. That's 4. But it doesn't quite, it's not quite enough. So if I re-roll 1, see, because red can only be up to 3, so it's not going to kill him. It's too bad they don't stack. So, I mean, what are the odds that I get a 2? If I got a 2 on the white, it would do a hit of damage against the Dreadnought. Reroll 1 die after firing. Okay. It's probably a mistake, but I mean, that was a good roll, but I've got to get more than 4 to actually hit him. 0. Okay. Well, I didn't hit him either way. All right, second shot. Now this time it's only with 1 red die. So at most it could be 3. It's really not going to matter. I missed my opportunity to destroy him. Move twice and attack twice. Yeah, because I'm interpreting it as just any attack, not every single attack. 3. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't have destroyed him. Too bad. Okay. Now, the Exarch still gets to move and do his thing. It's a crack shot, so he could attack with 4. Whenever he just succeeds in destroying an opponent, he can attack again. 3 armor points. You strike 2 squares out of the way. Well, with 4 white dice, what are the chances? He could get 2, 4, 6, 8. That'd be a really great roll. That would destroy it. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, the odds are not very good that he's going to get like an actual blow against the Dreadnought. And he's going to have to get out of there. He's probably going to lose his man. Let's see. Can't use the Web of Skulls because it doesn't work on a Dreadnought. Maybe I should just cut my losses. I mean, really, just get out of here. Of course, I'm leaving that guy to get killed. One extra light weapons die. In close combat, he could do 4. It's so far away. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the risk. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, he's going to take a shot at the Dreadnought. Now, at best, he can only do 1 damage, probably. Well, I guess in theory, he could do more. He could destroy it in 1 shot. I mean, it's unlikely, but let's give these a good roll. Okay. Completely whiffed. Oh well. Okay. Now it is the alien's turn. He's coming back with a vengeance. So, since these guys are in clear shot, he's going to go ahead and just launch a missile right at them. Why not? The missile is going to hit here. So it's going to nail all those squares. So we'll see if it hits the X arc or anyone. Oh, it completely missed. So it was a dud. Okay, plasma gun. So the plasma gun at best can hit 1 target. So yeah, I think you can only hit the X arc. So plasma gun is 2, of course. 2, but his armor is 3, so he's protected. Now the bolters. Now he could move closer. 1, 2, 3. See, can he hit the other guy? Why would he want to do that? Just hit the X arc. So shoot him with the double bolters. Okay, that was cockeyed. Okay, failed. All right, now it's the orc's turn. Now if he runs into the way, he risks getting hit. So maybe discretion is the better part of valor. Can he get out of there? He's got 6 movement. He needs to move because that dreadnought is, bearing down on him. So we can go around this way and escape. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, it's right there. Now it's the Eldar's turn. So the X-Arc. So I used this up last time. So the Warlock's Gaze is used up. And he's still got crack shots. So he's got 4. Yeah. So he's going to use his crack shot and try to score a hit on that Dreadnought. 3. Ah. It's got to be 5 or more. Okay. Well, he can still run. 1, 2. Oh, why is he going that way? 1, 2, 3. Because the Dreadnought can barely move. So 1, 2, 3, 4 at best. You can still shoot him that way. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now this other guy is going to take a shot. He's got his last cannon, 2 shots. He can't really do anything though, because at best he could get a 3 and a 3, so it's kind of a waste. Unless I have something to boost him up, but I don't think I do. Yeah, it's kind of a waste. You know what? I'm just for fun, I'm going to just shoot at him. 0, 1. Yeah, wouldn't do anything. Okay, and he can move 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. All right, time for the dreadnought. 1, 2, 3. Turning around isn't a turn, as they explain. 4. Let's see, can I hit anything? Wall's in the way. Okay, I can't hit anything. Oh, and I was supposed to draw a card. I still get to do it. Draw an alien event card. Laser Defense Network. Attack any block of 4 corridor squares. Did I do that right last time? This last one was room squares. Okay, you can rewind the tape and see. Well, it turned out okay for my guys. But yeah, one of them is for rooms. The other one's for corridors. So it actually is different. So I should have been paying closer attention. So this is corridor squares. So 4 corridor squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A block of 4 corridor squares. 2 heavy weapons dice. All right, let's go for the Exarch. Try to hit him with dice. 2. His armor's 3. He's fine. Okay. Okay, so that's all for the alien player. He doesn't have much else he can do. And just so you know, these other two sections of the board, they don't even get activated until someone sets foot in them, and then you scan and then you put out the blip tokens. So that's why I'm not even focusing on those right now. All the action is taking place in these first 2 starting rooms. It's kind of amazing, but that's luck of the draw or unluck of the draw. Okay, let's adjust this slightly. Okay, so now it is the orc's turn. Now, if he runs over to shoot at him, I mean, he hasn't had much luck lately. He could get a lucky shot and like disable the missile launcher. I think he needs to just get out of here. Let me just count up his points, see how he's doing. So he's got 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He's got 20 points. That's actually not bad. Now, who's going to want to sign on with this guy because he keeps getting his squad killed? But, I mean, they knew what they signed up for, right? It's not like where you hire mercenaries and you waste them. So, all right, he's going to hightail it out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Eldar. Now, again, they can step in the way, but they're going to get hit. So the guy with the last cannon really has no chance to damage the Imperial Walker. Just kidding. The Ed 209, just kidding. The Dreadnought. So he's going to just move out of there. 1, 2, 3. Get out of there. Get out of range, at least. And the Exarch, again, he can move forward. He does get to, well, he can move, he can shoot twice, but he can't move twice. So he can move within range and shoot twice, but then he risks getting killed. Now he does have that ability to dodge out of the way. But I mean, a missile is pretty hard to dodge. Of course, 2 squares you can get out of the way of the blast zone. and it does no damage. Okay, it places him out of range or line of fire. The combat does not take place. So he could take 2 shots. It's so hard to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And fire. Twice. And then risk getting hit, but he could dodge out of the way. Because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be right in his face. And then he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, he could easily escape. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's take a shot. Not you, dead gamer. Just a joke. I know you're not taking shots. Just taking a sip of the light stuff. Okay. 3, 4. Oh man, 4. His armor rating is 4. Okay, let's try again. Let's give it a good roll. See, I should have used my dice rolling cup. I know some people like dice towers, but okay. Oh, it was even worse than the first one. Nothing. Okay, well, I guess that's how it goes. All right. So of course, the deadly vehicle is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the dreadnought moves forward as much as it possibly can, and it's going to fire a missile right at his head. So 2 dice. It's got to be more than 3 to hit him. 2. Didn't hit him. Okay, now it's going to fire the plasma gun. Once again, 2. Missed completely. Missed her completely. Okay, now it's going to do the bolters. 2 zeros, so nothing. Okay, all right, orc. He's just going to go out there with his tail between his legs. 1, 2, 3. He's going to close that bulkhead door behind him. Boom. I pulled it right out of the plastic. So he has exited the mission. He is alive. He's going to tally up his points. Yeah, he didn't earn any new ones. So let's see. 2, 4. So it's kind of like, at the end of the video game when you tallies up all the monsters you killed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 20. So he got 2, 3 Gretchen, 3 orcs, and a Chaos Space Marine. And he lost his squad of 4 brave orc warriors. My boys, are gone. Okay, so he is out. He survived another quest, survived another mission. And so, according to this, as I'm getting tired here, we're using the Space Marine scoring for the orcs. So 30, was that really 30? Or 25? 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. 20 points. Getting tired, obviously. Okay, 20 points. So that is considered an acceptable performance. You're awarded 1 honor badge. So now he's got 2. So he has 2 honor badges, which does entitle him to, I believe, yet another equipment card. I'm not going to even bother drawing it out right now, but I mean, that's what it looks like. So he gets another one of these. I guess that's a 2. It represents 2 honor badges. So I'll just remember 2. He's still a sergeant, which is the basic rank. They didn't give the orcs new ranks. They just have the same as the Space Marine ranks, because this was a White Dwarf mod that they introduced in the magazine. Issue 1, I think I'd have it memorized by now, 134? No, 145, I think. Okay, don't quote me on that. Because there's 2 issues that focus on Space Crusade from White Dwarf. One introduces the Psyker character that has the psionic or psychic powers, skills, abilities, whatever. And then the other one introduces, the other one introduces orcs, the orc mob, and also Space Marine Terminators and also Space Marine Scouts, which I don't really have any of those, so I'm not going to run out and buy more figures. I mean, Warhammer 40,000 figures are pretty darn expensive. I mean, if you go by the new ones, it's like $25, $30 for the heroes. I guess you can buy a box of the cheaper guys for the same price. You get 4 or 5, you get a squad of them, something like that. But I'm not about to do that. I prefer the classic look. I'm just reusing the stuff that I've got for this game. Anyway, back to the game. So orcs got away. Now we've got Eldar. I'm in a perfect spot to launch my last 2 attacks. Because that heavy weapons guy, I mean, can he throw his weapon down and just run? But then he's going to be just fighting with his fists. That'd be a nice homebrew rule. He can throw his weapon down and just run. His full movement. Oh, absolutely failed. Look at that. Nothing. The crack shot. Well, he gets 1 more attack. So let's give it a good roll. 1. Not his night tonight. I mean, they scored. They got a nice bounty of points. So you know what? It's fine. Run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost made it to the psychic screen. The psychic screen, or psionic screen, whatever you want to call it. Silent scream. It's right here. Yay, scream. Getting kind of silly. Okay, this other guy, I mean, he's not going to run into the path and shoot. He can't even hurt him anyway. So 1, 2, 3. Come on, boss. All right, now it's time for the Dreadnought. See, these Dreadnoughts are always chasing them away. I mean, that's what happened the last time. I couldn't kill the Dreadnought. I had to flee. You really need stronger weapons to take these guys out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 3 seconds to comply. Drop your weapon. All right. Now, the Orc is already out of the quest, out of the mission. So the Exarch is going to... See, he really doesn't have anything that he can rely on here out of his abilities. I mean, I don't think he was in much danger because really he could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, 6. He could take 6 damage before going down. And he can always use this mental projection to move 2 squares out of the way. Actually, this is an incredible ability. It's almost overpowered. I mean, unless you box him in somewhere. I mean, it says when he's out of range. So in theory, he can't just like, oh, someone shot him, he just moves 2 squares back because he'd still be in range. He'd still be hit. But if someone's trying to melee him, he can just, oh, I just ran out of the way. Or he can just sidestep into, I mean, he has to like go behind a wall or something. Because in this game, I mean, the range is crazy. You can hit people all over the place. So if you're smart about it, you can use this card and keep him alive a long, long time. And okay, if he gets hit, fine, that card's gone, but he's still alive because he has 1 life point. But every one of those cards is like an extra life point for him, really. So, okay. So, my turn. He's going to teleport through back to the craft world. He escaped. And, you know, he's going to head out. 1, 2, boom. All right, they're out. And let me count up their points. So we did accomplish the main mission, though. We took out the commander. We took out another commander that we didn't even know about who was there. So the Eldar had got the beautiful 30 points. Now, if you're wondering about the secondary objective only comes into play if you draw the alien event card. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. Gene Stealers. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm just going to let it go. Give me attack and move as normal this turn. Because this, I mean, I played for like another hour and a half. Because, yeah, technically I could have drawn this card. 2 Gene Stealers attack. I'm just curious. Because that battle could have gone on and on. So Gene Stealers. And he would have gotten no points for him. 2 red for hand to hand. Okay, I'm just curious. But since Zargon, I mean, the alien player forgot to do it, doesn't count. 1, he would have. Oh, a melee attack. So, yeah, the Exarch would have fought back, and he would have gotten 2. Gene Stealer has 3, so he wouldn't have been killed. The other Gene Stealer would attack him. He would have gotten 3. Ooh, didn't do any damage. And then the Exarch would have attacked him back and gotten 1 and not killed him. And then my guys, instead of running, could have fought. So they would have been just about box in. Let's say, all right, we're just going to pretend it happened. So I'm not the most organized right now, but we'll see what would have happened. So let's say these Gene Stealers are right here. Let's pretend these guys were back here, so they actually would have been able to attack him. This is what a Gene Stealer looks like. Tyranids, they called them at one point, and then they stopped calling them Tyranids, and then they called them Tyranids again. I don't even know. But Gene Stealers. Soul Suckers, according to the PC game. Totally different type of monster. So if I were to fight them, I can use Mighty Strike. So autofocus. Roll 1 extra light weapons die when he engages in close combat. Oh, so I would always use this. So actually, let's see. Would I have hit those guys when they struck? 1, 2. I don't even remember what I got that time. 1, 2. Armor value. Yeah, they have an armor value of 3. I wouldn't have killed them. Okay. So let's say I'm attacking the first guy. So Mighty Strike. 1 extra light combat die when he engages in close combat. Now, with close combat, he only gets 1 go at it. Doesn't get 2. So normally he has 3. So he would have 4. Yeah. Hand-to-hand combat is 3. Yeah, and so he gets an extra 1, it's 4. Okay, so he strikes the first Gene Stealer. And he got nothing. So he wouldn't have killed him. So, oh, he runs away. 1, 2, out. This guy, now his hand-to-hand is not quite as good. He's only got 3. Oh, what am I saying? The android gets to retaliate with 2 red. Okay, so this is against the Exarch. See, I'm forgetting all kinds of rules here. 4. That would have killed him. But he can dodge with that mental projection ability. Get 2 squares out of way, and the combat does not take place. So, boom, boom, he's out of there. So he would have survived anyway. Okay, so all that just to say that he would have survived and not killed the enemy. This guy, what does he do? He can move 3 squares, 1, 2, 3. He could engage in melee combat, but it would be foolish because these guys use 2 red. So he's just going to get out of there. 1, 2, 3, and they're out. teleporter closes, they went back to the craft world. They're okay. All right, now let's count up their winnings here. Wait a minute, what's this over here? I forget to count some of these. Oh yeah, I was starting to count them up. Okay, so 2, say 10, 4, 23. All right, there's a lot of them here. So we're counting up the Eldar points. So we've got the mission. The primary mission was 30. There was no secondary mission. So if the secondary mission is revealed but nobody completes it, then the alien player gets those points. If the primary mission is not completed, then the alien player gets the points. But whoever completes it gets it, and nobody else suffers any penalties. So there's 30 points already. So we got the android, that's worth a lot. 10, 20. Here's the commander, 30. 40. Actually, let's do it over here. 40. I'm not counting the 30 yet. So 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 77, 107. Wow. 107 points. And it's not a running total, it's just, each mission you get your points. So 107. Wow, they did incredibly well. Eldar points. Oh, do they have a different? Yeah, they have a different table. Okay, so this is the Eldar combat. So 107 with a 5-warrior squad. Wow. 51 or more. A momentous victory for the Eldar race. You gain 2 levels of recognition. Okay, so 2 levels of recognition because they don't have badges or ranks or anything, just levels of recognition. Okay. So started out as Avenger. Oh, here, I'll just look at it like this. Okay. Started out, what am I doing here? All right, here we go. Sorry, folks. Okay. Avenger, and he moved to Executioner to Darkstalker. So Darkstalker gets 5, so 1 extra equipment. 6, so 1 extra Exarch card. And 2 order cards. So a Darkstalker. It's pretty good. So they did excellent. They did excellent. The Orcs didn't do very well, but I mean, he still survived. So we'll just call that a one for the books. And thank you everybody for joining us for this long drawn out game. Again, I made it as complicated for myself as I possibly could. Well, no, I could have been playing with 3 Space Marine players. That would have been complicated. Or using the Psyker abilities. But yeah, it forced me to kind of try to learn the game really quickly. I made a few mistakes, but that's how it goes. So I kind of like this game. I definitely have enjoyed playing it. I think there's definitely a problem with those walls. They didn't fall down, but just look how shaky they are. And they don't look that great the way they're hung up. I mean, it was a nice idea, but I think it needs to be longer and they need to be just a little bit thicker so that they can actually be held together the way they intended. I mean, if I had to move this too much, it just would have fallen apart. But overall, pretty cool game. All right, well, see everybody next time on HeroQuest Fans. Next weekend, we'll see how things go. If we can do some more interactivity, I definitely wanted to play some of these Dave Morris novels. So I wasn't trying to tease anybody with that, but it takes about an hour or two to play that. I mean, going all the way through it takes about an hour. You can do multiple attempts. So you can see the damaged cover, but I do have a pristine copy of this. And this one will allow you to play as the wizard character. It's pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Striker. Yeah, didn't even see you there. Good game. Yep, yep. So I'm just gonna call it a night. I gotta put all this stuff away and get ready for work in the morning. So everybody have a great weekend. Hope you don't have to work tomorrow. Hope you have the day off. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Bye. This concludes the stream.